and welcome to the new StyleTechie Green Couch interview series where we invite heads of technologies and pioneers of the new technologies from the industry of both technology, entertainment, and CE technologies. So here we have Yul Anderson today, head of Halo Surround. He's both the CEO and inventor. And we welcome you very much today. Nice you can be here. We would like to hear about why you think, what contribution do you think Halo Surround has on the consumer electronics industries?
Well, I think we've contributed a lot to the consumer electronics industry and technology. Coming out with the Halo Surround Circular headphone system is the revolutionizing of sound as we never had ever experienced before. We have now the possibilities of enjoying movies, music, gamings, AR, VR, all the concept future audio and video in complete, immersive, powerful surround sound. And this is really something that will be very, very, very revolutionary for the entire industry, because the entire industry will benefit from being able to create future technologies, and that will allow people to have the experience of multi-channel surround sound similar to that of a cinema on the head, anytime, anywhere.
Okay. So we have seen a lot of advancement in imaging, such as HD, 3D, and 4K. So what is it Halo Surround, on the other hand, brings to the table that the CE industry is missing?
Well, up until now, there has been a lot of, even looking at it through some of the things that, devices that we've seen at CES and IFA. Up until now, it's been really concentrated on the image, the high definition 4K, 8K, and the whole idea of creating bigger screens, giving you a sort of feeling of complete image of theater, even at home. The home theater taken to an even greater expanse level, but without the sound, because what is the use of having a great home cinema system which you can enjoy but your roommates may not want to hear? Maybe your wife or your neighbors do not want to hear the game up that loud. So what Halo Surround brings to this is the possibility of you being able to have this great experience with your great 4K, 8K, HD screen on your wonderful new theater setup, but have the options of being able to switch from your home entertainment system speakers to a speaker system similar to that, but on your head, that goes around your head and makes it possible for you to enjoy this experience not only at home but anywhere where you have your tablets or your phones or any other device that is useful for seeing the image. So we're bringing life to the image.
Okay. Yeah, I heard your first slogan was Tube Surround. Now you're in it anytime, anywhere. So
yes,
it makes sense. We've heard so much about VR lately, and AR are the new emerging technologies. But you are a pioneer, I would truly say, because you brought this box.
Yes, this is the
Can you tell
actually this is the first VR headset. Um, many years ago, I think in 2005, right after I had come back from visiting the Apple people down in the Apple Expo in Paris, where I went there to actually give them an idea, share an idea with them about making the then white iPod into a video iPod. And I had the opportunity to have the VIP pass given by Nick Graves, who at that time was the head of the Europe Apple. And he set up a meeting with me and some people who would come in from Silicon Valley, namely a person by the name of Phil Schiller, and I guess there was someone there by the name of Tozer. I can't remember the names. I have a good memory, but and there was a few more people there that we had met, and coincidentally, we were staying in the same hotel they were. Okay. We didn't even know that. But anyway, we were to meet before the keynote, and that is where I had the sort of window of opportunity to tell my idea. And the idea was basically to put a video in the iPod. I mean, I had an iPod, the white iPod, and it only had some information, and it had some things about the artist, and it had how long the CD or how long the music lasted. But I thought, why waste this? This is a screen. So I went to them and said to them, basically, exactly, I said, hey, why don't you make this screen into a video screen? And my idea for doing that was because, you see, I had certain kinds of things that I could put in this. And as you can see here, there's a little slot. So I was able to put my iPod in there and look at the different people and the names and the songs and how long they last, because I would look through here. But okay, so I was missing a screen that can actually show video. Once I had that screen and I can attach it to the headphone, then I would have a complete movie cinema sort of that I could watch in my vision, that I could watch movies anytime, anywhere. But the first thing I needed to do was I needed somebody to sort of borrow my idea and go do it. And I thought Apple was a pretty good possibility of borrowing my idea. So what I did was I went there and I said to Schiller, I think you should put a video in the iPod. And he looked at me and said, oh, come on, that's too small. It's only 2.5 inches. And I said, come on. It's a gimmick, okay? Everybody has gimmick. I play with my teeth behind my back. I put gloves on when I'm playing piano. It's all gimmick, man. And he looked at me and I said, look, think about it. And don't you remember the Dick Tracy watch? Dick Tracy, remember the watch? Gimmick. But every kid wanted one. And he kind of looked and I said, there it is. And the other people from the team was hush-hush. I think you got it. All right, great. But you know, the problem is I'm going to give this same pitch at the 1 billionth cell of the 1 billionth mobile phone conference, which is GSM, and everybody's going to be there, and I'm going to tell the whole world what I just told you. So actually, you don't got that much time because that's in 2-3 months. And, well, after that, I guess they sort of went with it you know. And so the whole idea was that I would be one day able to take that and put it in here and have a video. And if you can see here, this opens up like this. And this here, you can run a sort of, put the iPod video in there and put this in front of your face and tie it here. And here I had a little belt. And then I could just watch the cinema. That's why I called it the Halo Surround Cinema. So with my headphones creating a cinema surround, and with this, and there's a magnifying glass, and then I had it split in two so you can almost see it like it was 3D. So this was the first VR headset. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, you get to witness it straight from me. And of course, oh, you got the newest one.
Yes.
Now this here is the same as you can see here with the, of course, in the side. I guess you have the same thing that you can see right here. That's interesting. I love this. Okay, so what you have here is you have the same, but instead they opened it up like that, and you see like that, the same way with the belt, of course, still. And there it is. There it is. Now, still got the split here. And here, as you can see, I have it attached to something that's very interesting. Yeah, there you go. I showed you that earlier. Yes. So right now, this is all of my videos, music, everything. So I put this on anytime, anywhere with my headphones. If I can get a pair of the headphones, if somebody can pass me. This here is the headphone. So basically, you take this headphone and you put it on, and it's got sound all around. This headphone has sound all around. And it is the first time you're able to get a theater sound all around your head, because there are 6 speakers that have distinct sounds, and each speaker are parts of the video, and each parts of the video are able to, you can hear them, of course, we only have 2 ears, you can hear them through there, and of course you have 8 hours, of course you can have 50 hours of, you get 50 hours of information, I mean data, like movies, music, games, right on this card, and you don't need the internet.
Well, that's great.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
These files are getting bigger and
HD,
bigger.
yes, you can have HD, everything here. In this one, I have my album, I have my videos, I have my profiles, I have everything. And that, just in case there's a big solar wind or something,
Yes.
I would love to still be able to watch Netflix, you know?
Offline.
Yeah, of
Right.
course. Solar wind can take everything away. You know what I mean? We have nothing offline. So now we do, because we got this. And it's great because the card just, you know, your entire can be recorded. And I have it in this box here. If you take this, and it can be recorded, put it inside of the box, or you don't have to. You can just put it in your pocket, which is really great, you know. Just carry it right here in your pocket. And there's, right here on this one, it's only 8 gigabytes, but you got a possibility of 64 gigabytes. So you have possibility of 64 hours of music, movies, games, whatever you want.
In a small
And
business
of
card.
course, we package it in a very nice packaging. We call it the USB music card delivery system, or delivery system. So I think it's really wonderful.
Yes.
And this is how we contribute. Not only am I doing the things of future in terms of technology, but taking a sort of look and understanding that certain technology that we have already invented, people, it was too fast. People were so into making money and getting in and out that they forgot how lovely the woman was, and we do that often. We just in and out, and then suddenly we don't realize how wonderful the person or the product really is, and how it can be used in many different ways. So we at Halo Surround look at different possibilities of being able to have our experience, our music, movies, gaming, AR, VR, anytime, anywhere, really, without any connection to the internet. So I'm very happy about that.